Hello there, this is Sorceress Zero. You've hit our channel. We are going to talk about some lovely beer and some lovely Bletchley Circle today.
Hello there, this is Sorceress
And,
Zero.
and I'm echoing myself.
That happens to me all the time. It plays automatically. I always forget about it until I'm like, why is there an echo?
I'm joined today by my really good friend Lola. Hi, Lola.
Hello.
She's also known as the Queen Xenomorph.
Right. And for my Bletchley Circle outfit, I've been doing different like 50s type motifs. Well, now I'm a background girl. I'm like, yeah. What do you call it? Not vaudeville. Like Betty Page, that type stuff.
I don't remember the term for it.
What am I trying to think of? Oh, I feel so stupid. I can't believe I can't remember. I'll think of it later. But yeah, I'm a background girl today. You know, I get things done, and you know, I look the other way as long as my girls aren't hurt.
I like it. I think it's awesome. And for once, this channel is actually not talking about Don't Be Afraid. So if you are here expecting a Don't Be Afraid video, you're going to be very disappointed. This is not a cooking show. This is a show about gear and entertainment.
Yes, my two favorite subjects.
Also not gaming today. Sorry.
No, I'm not great at gaming, but you know, I tend to get upset.
So, shall we talk about some beer?
Sure.
What have you got going today?
Well, the funny thing is I didn't put anything in the refrigerator. I meant to this morning. I thought about it when I woke up, and then it just went out of my head like everything else. And so nothing's really cold. And I thought about getting a bomber, but I knew we were doing 2 beers. And I was like, if I get a bomber, I'm going to be like, you know, I'm just going to be all full and bloated and stuff. I was like, no. So I ended up getting, and hopefully I haven't done these on the show, our Scanner Drum show. We'll find out. But I got Moohoo, which I love.
Moohoo. I love the name of that. It
It's
just sounds so delicious.
It is. It's like a better Yoo-hoo. It is so good. I haven't even opened it yet. And it's Terrapin, so it's Georgia. So that means it's Jason approved, which is very important. If you want to click on me, it'll white box me so that folks can see.
Aha, there you go.
I guess it doesn't show me. I still look tiny, but I guess, okay. But that's Terrapin, and let's open it up. Look, more cowbell. How cute is that? Can you see it?
More cowbell.
More cowbell. Best Saturday Night Lights give ever. And it's a malt beverage, of course, with natural flavors. Chocolate milk stout. Oh, God, I love chocolate milk stouts, chocolate porters. I love it all.
I just drank a whole glass of milk, so I'm totally in the mood for like chocolate milk.
And that's what I've got. And you know,
It's a seasonal.
Yeah, it's a seasonal. I've been waiting a year. It came out last year, and I've been waiting a whole nother year. I'm like, ah. And a friend of mine at work, who I turned on to Moohoo, he said he got it at an ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, the ABC I go to isn't quite as cool as other ABCs. So I went to my ABC, and the dude was like, I tried to get it, but I couldn't. And I was like, damn it. But then I went to Beer 30. Which I don't know if it's related to your Beer 30, if they're like distant cousins. Maybe they, you know, 5 generations back, they were cousins or something.
Well, your Beer 30 is a store, right?
Well, it has a bar in it. It's a store and a bar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyways, they have really good stuff. They also had what's behind me, which is going to be my second beer, the Nib Smuggler.
Oh, wow.
God, it's so good. That's one of the best beers in the world. Funky Buddha is where it's at.
I asked our local to look into getting Funky Buddha.
It's awesome. It's the best brewery I have ever had. I mean, it is the best. I cry when I think about them. It's so good. So, but you know, Terrapin's like a close third or something. You know, it's up there sort of ish. And this is a really good one. I get a little bit of the chocolate, not so much. It really just tastes like a stout. I mean, smells like a stout. But as far as the taste goes, I definitely get the chocolate. It's like right there.
Or like is it like chocolate milk?
No, it's not quite like that. I wouldn't, even though it says it's milk chocolate, it doesn't really taste like milk chocolate. It tastes more like cocoa. Like someone put cocoa nibs in it. It has a strong taste, like almost dark cocoa. So
ooh, that sounds really nice.
It is. It's very good. And here's the head. I'm not good at pouring, so that's probably more head than it's supposed to have.
That looks like a pretty good head to me.
Yeah.
I actually like the color of the head.
Uh-huh.
The white instead of like a dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea what's responsible for that.
Me neither. I don't know if it's the type of malt they use, or if they put lactose in here, maybe that colors it somewhat. Maybe. I'm just spitballing out my butt. So I don't know, which would be very painful, but would be a very talented thing for someone to do if they could like actually hit something.
Yeah.
It would bring a new meaning to the game cornball or cornhole ball. They like to play that at work. It's called cornhole, and it's kind of like skee ball. You just throw the ball and see if you get it in the ring. So, yeah, I like my version better. It's more artistic. But anyways, so it's pretty good. I like it. I'm very happy. And it's 6 cans in a pack. Because, you know, sometimes fancy beers only give you 4. I'm looking at you, Funky Buddha, with your little 4-pack. But Moohoo, you know, I know. Moohoo, they do it right. It's 6 in a pack. And it's not horribly expensive. I'm going to say I paid probably $11.99, you know, for 6. Yeah. So,
for a seasonal release, I will accept that.
And for an upper echelon beer, I mean, this isn't like something you buy in the grocery store. This isn't, you know, I mean, this is a little more high end than what you get most places. So $11.99 is acceptable. Like with Funky Buddha, you know, that can be a lot more expensive. And like Southern Tier, we know that Southern Tier can be expensive.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I went mainstream.
Okay.
With my first beer. This is Ballast Point.
All right. Respectable.
Because I got it from Beer 30.
Okay.
I was really surprised to see Ballast Point because for a long while I have thought that Ballast Point was mostly an Eastern beer.
I thought so too.
I don't know why I thought that. I'll talk a little bit more about the distribution after I try this.
I actually thought they were Midwestern.
Oh, Midwestern, yeah. I'm not sure where they're based out of. Well, this is a 7%, which is healthy.
That's good. That's
healthy
decent.
for an IPA.
Yeah.
They named this Sculpin.
You know what? I've had that one. I've had the grapefruit Sculpin.
I've had both the grapefruit Sculpin and the regular Sculpin. I'm not actually, I couldn't really say which one I like better. I like citrusy tastes, but the grapefruit Sculpin doesn't go over the top.
Okay.
And this one still, this one has that really light malty aroma. It doesn't assault your senses, but it's definitely there.
That can be good, especially if it's kind of late and you're tired and you don't want anything too complicated.
Mm-hmm. The very first taste you get is a little bit of sweetness from the malt, is more the sweetness from the malt.
Mm-hmm.
As the beer goes over your tongue, you get the bitter.
All right.
Which is nice. And then the bitter goes over the top of your palate and over your tongue.
Okay.
But the sweetness of the malt sticks around.
I like that. I like it when they have like a varied distribution model. It's like, you know, time release. It's like, okay, you get a little bit of this here, and then like sometimes you can actually feel like a different taste go around your mouth, even though you have like this core taste in the middle. It's really neat.
Yeah. I forgot the white box. So that's it in the glass.
Very nice.
Super, super like the color of it. And yeah, the grapefruit sculpin, you can definitely smell the citrusy a little more.
Yeah.
It's definitely in, the sculpin is good with pretty much all food.
Okay.
Pretty much all food.
I would think especially fish. I would think especially fish. What do you think?
Yeah, I was just going to say it's good with sushi.
Okay.
Great with tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't think I've tried it with chocolate.
Seems like that might clash a little bit because you got more of the light taste. But you said it doesn't have the citrusy, right? Huh?
No, the sculpin doesn't have the citrusy, but the grapefruit sculpin smells a little more citrusy.
Okay.
It just smells like a very light malt.
Okay. And what about the hops? Do you know what kind of hops?
Good question.
I've learned I like some hops and some I don't like.
Sculpin. Look at that. All right. Volume, availability.
Yes, I'm 21 and older.
Yes, I'm 21 and older. Actually, I'm looking on Beer Advocate, and Beer Advocate doesn't ask.
Okay. I'm on their website. View Brewers Notes.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes, 21. Oh, food pairings. Oh, coconut. Oh, coconut.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely go with coconut. Absolutely. Totally agree with that.
And no wonder I thought fish, huh?
A sculpin is a fish.
Yeah. Now what? Now I realize why I said fish. I was like, oh, duh, it is a fish. That's why I said it.
It's 70 IBUs, so it's definitely got some hops in there, but it's not overwhelmingly hoppy.
Okay.
I don't see the hops that are used.
No, I wish they would do that. Some people can be proprietary about that. They don't want you to know their IPA recipe, which is annoying because I want to know because, like I said, there are some hops that are too, like, bitter for me. I like more of the citrus hops and galaxy hops. Those are my favorites.
I have learned to appreciate Amarillo hops.
Okay. I don't remember if I've had those. I'm sure I have, but I don't remember if I like them or not.
They're a big favorite of some people. There's also another hop begins with an M. Can't remember what it is.
I feel like I should know more hop names.
Yes, me too. But it's been a very, very long day.
And ever since we haven't been doing beer, shows like we used to, and all that knowledge just kind of seeped out and made way for other useless knowledge. So, like I got other things.
Oh, not mango.
Let's see if we can find a list of hops.
Varieties. Apollo, Simcoe. Oh, Mosaic.
I love Mosaic. That's the other one I like.
I've learned to appreciate Amarillo, but I really like Mosaic.
I love Mosaic. Mosaic is very good. In fact, I've had beers that actually, they say on it made with, Mosaic hops.
Mm-hmm.
And I get very excited.
I believe Mazama Brewing uses Mosaic hops in their IPA. Okay. And it is the best IPA on the West Coast.
Nice. Okay.
I say that in full confidence,
Well, it's your opinion. You can say whatever you want.
And I think, I'm a big local fan.
Yeah, I know.
But I know people want brews that they can get across the United States. And here we go. I'm actually going to screen share. This right here is how I discovered Sculpin has a very wide ballast point.
Oh, and by the way, I looked on their website. They're California. We were both wrong.
We were both wrong.
Yeah.
This is Ballast Point's distribution.
Wow, they're all over the place. I mean, I know I can get them from any beer store, not the grocery store really, but any beer shop I can get it.
Mm-hmm. So Sika Brew, I've actually been using this for quite a while to discover how wide certain breweries distribute their beers. So if you have a Florida brewery and you want to know if they distribute to the West Coast, you can go on to Sika Brew and check out the brewery if the brewery's not in there. And it is such a good tool. I've used it so often. I donated this morning. I donated $5.
Nice. That's very good because you get something out of it.
Yeah. It is an incredibly useful tool. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Sika Brew. And you can just look at your state even. I mean, you can pull up Florida and see everything in Florida.
Yes.
And yeah, so it's really nice. You can go, dang it, I guess we don't get blah blah blah. You know?
I'm gonna have to actually mention Sika Brew to our local co-op, who is attempting to fill up some extra shelves that they have because they've been getting more requests for beer. So
okay.
Their beer section expands and shrinks and expands and shrinks. And now it's expanding again.
Okay. It's like, I don't think you heard it. Bayer had this whole thing on how space is looping in on itself. So that's in one of our shows. You'll hear it when I post it. But yeah, so that sounds like him. So it's basically looping in on itself. Well, and Jason has been commenting on our own Google Hangout. Instead of in the comments for the YouTube where he's supposed to comment. He said,
I have notifications off, so.
Oh, okay. I still have notifications on for some things, not for everything, because I'd be getting dings forever. But for Scanner Drum, I do. He said Mosaic is in the one from Sweetwater he's drinking, which, Sweetwater I think is his favorite. That's his favorite brewery, Georgia Proud. He says it's the best IPA on the East Coast.
We're going to have to do an IPA showdown here eventually.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get a can or a bottle of IPA, make sure that everybody else gets one.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to drink them and compare.
And then drink them some more until we're absolutely sure.
That's right. Absolutely sure. I think, by 4 or 5 beers, we should be pretty sure.
But you know what? We'll forget because we'll be drunk. And so we'll have to start all over again. We'll lose our place and have to start all over.
And confusing me.
Yeah, Jason. Oh,
on my.
Okay. All right, on the Google Plus.
You're so mean.
I only drink Budweiser. Oh, he loves that picture. Well, if it makes you feel better, he made a meme of Bayer Saturday night. Jason, if you still have that meme, you should post it because it was freaking hilarious.
I got so sick after drinking that Budweiser.
Oh, I bet you did.
Sick. The next day I had a raging stomach ache. It was horrible.
I bet your stomach acids are probably fighting to get out. Like, just break out, just do it. I gotta go. Okay. In the chat, he put the meme for Bayer. It's in the Scanner Drum chat. I'm gonna have to save this and we'll put it in the YouTube comments. Do you see it?
Can't tell if I've had too much beer or Bayer hasn't had enough.
Because Bayer was on a tangent. I was starting to worry that he had accidentally dosed himself with LSD. Because he was just gone. I was like, Mr. Leary? Timothy, excuse me, come back to Earth. He was just out there. And Jason and I were just like, Okay.
Well, it's okay to, go nuts every once in a while. Even I do that.
I know. It was like the end of the night. I mean, we were so tired. And we were just like out there, just completely out there. And he wanted to go on and do Seventh Son, but we were too tired. I was like, I gotta go to bed. It was like 12 midnight something at this point. I was like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go. I love your hair.
I do too. I shaved my head and put some glue in my hair today. It's getting long enough so that it's starting to not want to stand up. So I need to go and find some better hair glue.
Okay. So I guess gel doesn't cut it?
Oh no, I have a thick hair paste right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But even the hair paste isn't quite doing enough. I may need to start using hairspray. Okay. I don't know.
I hate the smell of hairspray.
I prefer not to go to aerosol if I can help it.
Oh no, please. We have enough problems. I mean, the EPA is going to be run by, I don't know, a polluter, I guess. I don't know. So,
if they're going to start dumping coal dust in rivers again, I say instead of dumping it in a river, they should find an alternate use for it, like cosmetics or something.
All right.
Maybe it'd make a good hair glue.
It might. You could try, see if it does. Or, you have coal eyeliner. You could have real coal eyeliner.
Yeah, never mind the damage it does to the human body because, hey, we were going to dump it in the river and ruin your water anyway, right?
At least this way, future generations aren't being ruined. It's just us. I'll take it for the team.
That's right. That's right. So what do you have in your hair today, Exxon?
Exactly. I saved a dolphin.
I saved a dolphin.
But then I ate it later.
Deserve it. We're the cause of our own destruction. The dolphins don't deserve it.
No, they don't. Poor dolphins. They're much smarter than we are. And one day they'll go back to their home planet.
Save a salmon, drink a beer.
Exactly. Save a sculpin, drink a sculpin.
Save a sculpin, drink a Ballast Point sculpin beer.
That's good. Speaking of Ballast Point, I was live tweeting The Expanse, the premiere last night. And The Expanse writers who follow us and me on Twitter, they posted what they were drinking. They were drinking Ballast Point.
Oh, excellent. I'm so happy they drink craft beer.
Me too. And I tweeted back at them and I told them what I was drinking. I was drinking a Rivertown Cinnamon Molasses Ale. It's pretty good.
Molasses. Is that like molasses just kind of seems like maple ales to me, like kind of
it is
dark. It's kind of scary.
It's just got some sweetness. Really, it's almost like they put a little bit of syrup in it. And it's not even like sticky syrup. It's not like really rich or anything. It's just like the tiniest hint of syrup.
Oh, okay.
And really not a whole lot of cinnamon. I don't really get the cinnamon.
I mean, no offense to, to craft breweries, but I really was ruined by Rogue. Rogue really punched me in the teeth with that hideous
voodoo maple
bacon.
Don't use that. Please don't compare that. Oh no.
So I had such a horrible experience. I'm wary of all molasses and maple beers now.
Oh God, Canada's like, but that's what we do. Canada's like, but that's our move. Other than coffee puck beer, I don't know what else Canada would do. Poor Canada.
Because they're hockey.
Yeah, that's all I know about Canada. That and Samantha Bee's from there. I guess I know a few more things about Canada, but not much. They have Tim Hortons. I know that.
I have quite a few wonderful family members from and in Canada.
Cool. How are they related?
One is my cousin, and she's my wife. She's awesome.
Cool. All right.
She's my baby hero. Because she helps babies into the world.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Let's see, my I have quite a few aunts and uncles and other cousins that I don't even know. There is one person, but I can't really mention their name because I don't know if they want me to or not.
That's
I'll
okay.
have to ask and mention them next time. But hi, I love you.
Hi, relatives. So, like, how did they get up to Canada? Did, like, your family branch off at some point and some made the trek up north? How did that happen?
I think they came from Ireland
Oh.
and transferred over. I'm not sure how the rest of them got there. I know my dad was German. My dad was German, and my mom was from Canada.
Oh.
And some of my family were in the Irish Christian Brothers, not the band.
Okay. I have no idea.
The actual religious variety.
Never heard of that. That's a new one for me. Is that like the Righteous Brothers? Do they sing Unchained Melody?
Oh.
I love that song.
You know what? I have a really good singing voice. So somewhere back in my background, I must have lots and lots of relatives who can sing.
You probably do. That's an Irish thing anyway, so I know.
And beer. So there we go.
And beer. We love singing.
My dad introduced me to beer very early.
Oh, really?
Oh, very early. I was taking sips off his beer.
Nice. And you never went back?
Nope, never went back.
You're like, I'm done. At least it wasn't like cigarettes or something.
Well, now with my husband, now I have somebody to share good craft beer with, which makes me happy.
Especially when you get the bombers, because I have trouble drinking a whole bomber. I mean, I drank this Imperial Ginger beer, which I still haven't even put in the recycling yet. I haven't like cleaned up from Saturday night at all. I've still got stuff all over the place. Yeah, it looks like I just like stopped Saturday's show. So I was able to drink this, but that's because it's a little lighter. You know, it's not as stout or anything. But
it's an Imperial. How much? What's the ABV on it?
Oh, 8.5.
That's respectable.
It is pretty good. And I drank the whole thing, plus a Moohoo, because I remember now the Moohoo was the last thing I drank, and this was like way late, and I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. But this is good. Southern Tier, ginger beer. It had ginger, lime, and agave.
I love ginger in beer. Love ginger in beer.
And the thing about this, it actually tasted like ginger. I mean, it tasted like I went into a Japanese restaurant and I pinched the ginger and put it in my mouth. That's what it tasted like. Yeah, it was really good. I was very impressed. And it was only $8. I was shocked.
Yeah, that's pretty good for
Southern Tier. Because we know, I mean, we paid $11.99 just for a 4-pack of, you know, the salted caramel. So that's pretty good. I was pretty impressed. I was like, okay, I'll try it. I love beer.
Yeah, so do I. Even when it gets tough to decide whether I can drink it or not, because it's part of the AB network.
Oh, I know.
You know, I have that moral thing going on where I feel personally like I just can't give them money because AB InBev has smacked me in the face.
And sucked the life out of craft beer.
Told me that, 1, because I'm a woman, and 2, because I like fruit beers, I don't deserve to drink anything.
I know. So they have something against fruit beers? What's that about?
Well, that's the thing, is that they've been purchasing all these little craft brew places, and a lot of their specialties are fruit beers.
Oh.
So what are you doing coming on to major sports events and telling people who drink fruit beers in their advertisements that they suck?
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a few years ago. That was Super Bowl, right?
Well, it wasn't just Super Bowl. They did it at the last Cubs game too, when the Cubs
I
won.
remember. I forgot about that.
I sat there and watched these ads that basically told us that, people who drink fruit beers are worthless. So you know what? You, AB and Bev.
I want fruit beer. It's like on one hand they want our money, but on the other hand they want this other faction's money. So they'll say whatever to appeal to each faction.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're not smart enough to see that and go, no, we're not going to fall for that.
Baseball, a lot of baseball places are increasingly serving craft beer.
Yeah.
And craft brew places are not afraid to go fruit. They are not.
If it's good, I mean, like raspberry stout, things like that. I love that.
Exactly. So, I mean, just appealing, it's really offensive to only be appealing to, the butch market.
Right, the real men. Real men drink.
Budweiser.
I remember the ad was something like, we only make one beer, and we've been making it for 100 years, and we make it good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that sounds boring. I don't care how good your beer is, which I don't think it would be, but no matter how good your beer is, if you only make one, that's boring.
Yeah, congratulations. You now own at least 10 craft breweries. And you're not making just one beer anymore.
Yeah, they're making more than one.
Thousands.
And with it,
brew places don't sit around. They make different stuff, and they make it constantly.
And if they're really good, they make small batches that only like a few people will get to taste, and that'll give you cred points. You'll be like, yeah, I had that, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. Exactly. See, now that's why I get jealous, because seasonal release Moohoo, and it's not here. And then you have to beg people to send stuff to you.
Well, I'm setting stuff aside for you. Now, I am broke right now, but as soon as I can, I will be sending you some beer. So
I will be awaiting at the train station to receive the crate.
Yeah, I've got it. I mean, I've even got, hold on, I don't want to lose my earbuds. I've got 2 boxes so far. Do you see your name? That's one of the boxes. So, but I forget what's in here.
That can hold a lot of soda.
Yeah, it probably won't ship in this box, because this is kind of an awkwardly angled box, but it's just kind of the holding box for now.
Yeah.
What's this? I want to make sure I don't, mess up and put the wrong stuff. I really need to send some of this soon, because like some of these are hop IPA beers, and they lose their hoppiness if they stay too long.
Well, I understand, if, people go broke, I go broke too.
Oh, I can go. I was proud of myself. When we went to Beer 30 the other night, I only spent $45. But do you want to know why I only spent $45?
You spent it on the one thing you wanted?
Because Clint was double parked, and he gave me and normally I'll graze. I could spend an hour just like looking and putting stuff down and being like, okay, I want this and I want this. Oh, but maybe I should get this. Okay, I'll put this back because I can get this anytime. And I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, but this is $11.99, but oh, it looks really good, and I love Southern Tier. Okay, I could spend an hour doing that. And he just gave me the look, like, because it was already dark. And he was doing me a favor because he didn't want to go. And he was double parked, and he just gave me the look. I was like, I'll hurry. So I was like, there's like a long row of beers that's not in the refrigerator. And that's where I got the gingerbread and the ginger beer. And so I got that. And normally I would spend a good 20 minutes just on the wall. And I was like, I can't do that because I'll get lost forever. So I just got the one ginger beer. And then I went to the refrigerator. I saw the Moohoo, and I saw the Nib Smuggler, and I was like, all right, I got my haul. That's what I'm getting. So that's all I got. I was like, I'm out of here. you know, it was 20 minutes tops, I think. So he still gave me the look again. So
that's how you restrict yourself. You get your ride to double park.
Right, in a busy parking lot too. I mean, this was Friday night, so there is a ton of people.
Yeah, I have to go back to Corvallis Brewing Supply and check out their wall. They have a lovely, gigantic wall. Of course, they also have wine.
Nice.
I usually get beers, like specialty Lagunitas beers.
Yeah.
From them, and beers that are hard to find in other places.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, I believe, cellar sales twice a year. And it's really awesome because you walk in and you'll see, you know, stuff like for the past year you've been looking for. And there it is. It's sitting in their cellar for 6 months.
I know. Pre-aged.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's the kind of thing that you want to be aged, you know.
Lots of stuff. Yeah, lots of their stuff in their cellar sale is great aged.
Nice. See, that's cool. I like that. I love it when you find things like that. It's like, oh, God bless you people. I'm just hugging it. And they're like, ma'am, back away from the beer. And I'm like slobbering on it. I'm like, I just love it so much.
You remember the Toyota? I think it was a Toyota commercial. When she sees somebody coming towards the car she wants, she leans down and licks the handle.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That is all the beer. You just walk in, you really want this beer, and you just, it's mine.
You know what? There's some beer where I'd be like, I don't care. I'm getting it anyways. I'll wipe off your spit. I'm getting it. That's pretty diabolical if you like lick everything. But you know what?
It's like a kid maneuver. That's like a kindergarten maneuver.
I know. It's mine. It's like, it's a beer world.
A beer world.
Exactly. You got to do what you can to get your beer. I love that. Well, should we get ready for our Bletchley show?
Yes. Would you like me to start that one too?
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and go on Twitter and let them know I'm not going to be live tweeting tonight because I know people will miss me. They'll be like, where are you? And I'll be like, I'm talking about Bletchley Circle.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye-bye.